Hi guys, Daz here with just a quick video of support from my friend from across the pond, CWoodard19. Congrats on your 200 subs, my friend. Richly deserved. I only see great things for your channel. You're one of the most knowledgeable guys out there. I was in awe of your recent top 50 video. Some of the books you showcased were stunning. You are the second winner of one of my competitions. A real nice guy to boot. And as I record this, I see you're already at 265 subscribers, which is awesome, my friend. Like I say, it won't be long at all before you're passing 300. Okay, on to the competition. 3 stipulations. You wanted your favourite writer, favourite storyline, and favourite underrated storyline. Well, I'm sure several people have probably already talked up their favourite writer and used this writer most probably, and I'm going with the tried and tested, the obvious one for me, Donny Cates. Currently writing the fantastic Venom storyline. And what can I say best about Donny Cates? Well, the best way I can put it is I was originally a DC fan, and strictly a DC fan. I'm approaching my 3rd year of collecting in November, and for the first 2 years I was basically DC. Then the Netflix shows hit and I started to branch out a little bit, but it's only been really this year that I've been hitting Marvel really hard, and it really basically began with this iconic cover, this classic cover, modern classic cover, for this superb storyline, which is Thanos. And this is the Thanos wins storyline. Donny Cates really breathed fresh life into this character. It was a 6-issue little run he put together for the end of the last 6 issues of this Thanos volume. And this issue is where it started. This is the introduction of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, this character here, who's since branched off into his own series. And just a fantastic read this was. It was showing you how the universe would end in Thanos' eyes, and that's basically with Thanos winning. The story was dark, yet had quite a bit of humour thanks to the Cosmic Ghost Rider. And issue 14 we have here. This is where Thanos journeyed towards the end of time, to the moment of his victory, his ultimate victory, and only discovered that there was another Thanos. There was a King Thanos in the future, who had a big green dog, which was the Hulk. And this is issue 15, and this was the introduction of the Fallen One, which was Norman Rad. And it was also where the identity of the Cosmic Ghost Rider was revealed. And that was, unbelievably, Frank Castle. And this came out in January of this year, this series. And into issue 16 was where we see the origin of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. And it shows you how he becomes allies with King Thanos. And then we move on to issue 17. Where Thanos and his future self get ready to take on Norman Rad. It was an epic battle ensued. In issue 18, the final issue of the series. Where death appeared, because there was nothing left to kill. And it wrapped it up beautifully. Like I say, Cates is has really grabbed me as a writer. And I'm basically on board with, like I say, it's difficult for me because I'm not a reader of runs as such. I like to read key issues, but this storyline was full of key issues, and it's a very expensive 6-issue arc now on eBay, for instance, and rightly so. Yeah, so that's my favourite writer, Donny Cates, and my favourite storyline thrown into one there. Now on to the favourite undervalued storyline. Now this was a story I first read in trade, because when I first got into collecting, I was basically collecting graphic novels and trades. The library would often do them at £2 and £3, so that's where I started my reading. And I grabbed a trade of this fantastic DC storyline. Like I said, I was an early DC fan, and that was Villains United. And since I've started to collect the issues when I see them out and about for cheap. Now this was a story that followed the evolution of the latest incarnation of the Secret Six, and the group's ongoing plight against various supervillains that were put together by Lex Luthor. Just to see villains against villains was brilliant for me. You know, you usually see the heroes against the villains, and the heroes always win. This was a story that was written by Gail Simone, and it had art by A.G. Jones. That was issue 1. Then I had the second and third printings as well. There's the second printing. Then we had the third printing. Then we had issue 2. And I'm still trying to, that's the second printing, sorry, that's the second print of that issue 2. That's the first, that's the second. So I'm trying to get all the printings too. I'm missing issues 3 and 4 at the moment, but I will track them down eventually. And then issue 5. Like I say, I have read the whole story. Issue 6, wrapped it up. Nice cover of Lex on the front cover, and there was a special as well, which I've read up. So yeah, that was it. Just to see villains on villains. If you ever get a chance, check out DC's Villains United. Great story. That was a storyline that introduced Scandal's Savage, the son of the Vandal Savage. So, like I say, congrats, CWoodard. I believe the contest ends tonight, and the draw's tonight. So, hope I've got it in just in time. Wish you all the success in the world, buddy. That's Daz, over and out.